Okay, let's explain the dimensions. The 5 plus 1 dimensions, like 6 dimensions, okay? You have 2 dimensions, okay? This is one 2 dimension, this is other 2 dimension. You see, from here to here, you need chords. The theory of chords is applicable. So you have two dimensions, you know, tall, large, and the other word, you know what I'm saying, like the cruise that cruise that forms the 2 dimensions. Uh, yeah, and here are chords. Okay, it's like watching from here to the wall that is there. Uh, there are chords there. You know, in case of a table in front of a wall, you know, you have chords in the middle, like it's formed by chords that let you see optically in 3 dimensions, optically like in an illusion that is optical. You can watch in 3 dimensions, you can see, but not so much in 3 dimensions, you know. But what's the problem about that and the solution at the same time? The fourth dimension, the time. You know, you see this, you know, and you think it's 3 dimensional. My hand is 3 dimensional. Yeah, it's true. But you don't see it 3 dimensionally because you see this and you don't see this I have here, you know? You don't see this part. But you're seeing it now. Why? Because there's entered the 5 dimension. You need time to see between the 2 dimension, the 3 dimension, the third dimension, the 2 dimension, second dimension, third dimension, and with time you can see the profundity, because this is my hand, this is my palm, you know, and you can use the time. You need the 5 dimension, that is action, you know. 5 dimension is action. I can live in 4 dimensions at the same time, 2, 3, 4, and 5, to choose simply watching my hand, the things around, and mostly whatever. So is I have it here, is 5D plus 4D equals 3D, equals 3D. Let me show you to 5D, you know, 2D plus X. What is X? X will be the 5D, the first dimension. I call it focus, because I kind of sure that the first dimension is the sun. Like the primary dimension, not precisely the first dimension. Khaled, you know, Khaled, because it's weird to say first dimension sun and just treat it like that, like it could be even the Big Bang, the Big Bounce. It's just the sun. If we think cosmical, in the cosmos, in the solar system, in solar systems, or in right concrete, you know, not trillions of galaxies and things. No, thinking clearly, you know. So X is 1 dimension, the first dimension, and 6 dimension. That the 6 dimension is not the sun, it's the black matter. What happens with the black matter? That is what gives you the possibilities. That's why it's an extra dimension, because you don't need the 6 dimension or the plus 1 dimension after the 5 dimensions to live. Black matter is whatever that is composited by matter, materials, and things like that. Except the cores, mostly. You know, the cores are not precisely made of black matter, but what you see is kind of black matter. In some cases, you see black matter in pure state or pure states, pure states, kind of say it. I think this is not recording. So you can just see, move, and things like that. You need 4 dimensions at the same time. Two, let's say it's like this: second dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, and fifth dimension. You need all those things. The space, that is 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions at the same time, like chords. Understand? Like 2 dimensions with chords, 2 dimensions various times with chords, that it makes the 3 dimensions in 2 dimensions with. You can perceive the 3 dimension, you need the 4 dimension. So it's not like it depends so much, but it depends a lot at the same time. Not precisely to upside, but let's say clear. Do you see in 3 dimensions? You need second dimension, third dimension, and fourth dimension, and obviously fifth dimension. You need, let's say, you need the cube. You need the chords. You need the time, because time is unlimited. 4 dimension is unlimited in time, precisely, because it just gets generated by even vibrations. That is really hard to explain how a vibration works. It's almost impossible, or impossible even. And yeah, 5 dimension, fifth dimension. And the thing ends in that how we see through the first dimension, how we see, how we act, first dimension and 5 dimension in time, with, because it's more with that in the 2 and 3 dimension, So what's the 6th dimension? It's a +1 dimension, like added by God, by the architect, or things like that, maybe Dios, maybe Zeus, maybe it's like a really overpowered, or powerful, over everything, non-artifact, because it's not an artifact, it's the realness, reality in complete state. And the 6th dimension is the black matter, is the things that don't matter precisely. I know, because they are black or things like that. Sorry, it's also it's something like that, but it's some kind of added by, let's say, God, to you can enjoy more than just watching and moving and acting, and a lot of things that you can enjoy anyway. But it's like the 6th dimension, the black matter, will be the molecules, the effects, the lot of things that makes you feel what God, first dimension, and other dimensions too, mostly, because I think God shares too. Is to you enjoy all what it is around you and inside you, and things like that, and that's how they work. How these 6 dimensions, or 5 + 1, you see, we are like perfect in some way, like the Vitruvius Man. 5 + 1, Try to do okay with the black matter. And that's how it works, guys. You have 6 dimensions to enjoy the entire life. 5 plus 1, maybe some say 6, but it's fucking them totally wholly perfect.